Imagine an AI that doesn't just talk to you, but actually logs into your computer and starts doing your work for you. Well, that's the promise of Claude Co-work. And today, we're going to break down exactly how it's changing the game. Just think about that for a second. We're all so used to chatbots, right? You ask a question, you get an answer. But Co-work is something totally different. It's an AI agent that takes direct action on your behalf. So how do we get from a simple chatbot to a true AI teammate? Well, in this explainer, we're going to go beyond the chat window, uncover Co-work's 4 core superpowers, and see it in action. Then, and this is the best part, we'll unlock its most powerful feature and see how you can basically create your own perfect AI assistant. Okay, first things first. It is so important to understand that co-work isn't just another feature. Nope. It represents a fundamental shift away from the conversational AI we've all gotten used to. To really get a handle on co-work, let's just see where it fits in. You've got Claude Chat, which is kind of like texting a super smart friend for ideas or help writing something. But then you have Claude Co-work, which is way more like a personal assistant who can actually get in there and handle your daily grind right on your machine. So what's the secret sauce here? What gives it the ability to actually do the work? Well, it all comes down to 4 core capabilities, or as we're calling them, its superpowers. First up is browser control. This means Co-work can literally take the wheel inside your web browser. It can navigate websites, fill out really complex forms, and pull data for you all automatically. Second, and this one is huge, it has direct access to your local file system. This means it can create, read, and edit your documents, your spreadsheets, PDFs, you name it, right on your computer. It basically acts like your own personal file manager. And third, it plugs into the other software you use every single day. By connecting to your email, your CRM, your note-taking apps, it gets all the context it needs to actually perform meaningful tasks for you. And fourth, and you could argue this is its most powerful feature, is the ability to learn, remember, and execute really specific multi-step instructions. And these are called skills. You know, the real magic happens when these powers all combine. Co-work isn't just using your browser or just accessing your files. It's using them together. It can pull data from a website, use that to fill out a local spreadsheet, and then draft an email based on the results. It just seamlessly switches between all your tools to get the job done. Okay, that all sounds great in theory, but let's see what this actually looks like in practice. We've got a couple of real-world examples. I mean, we've all been there, right? A folder just overflowing with like 39 unsorted invoices. A task that could easily burn an hour of your day is just done in seconds. You just point Co-work to the folder, give it one simple instruction, and then you just watch as it analyzes every single file, creates new monthly folders, and perfectly sorts each invoice. This is the end of tedious file management. Now this is a perfect example of how its superpowers combine. You ask Co-work, hey, summarize my latest email. Easy. It uses its Gmail connection to read it instantly. But then you say, okay, reply and say I'll be there, and it hits a wall. The connection is read-only. But instead of just giving up, it pivots. It launches its browser extension, navigates to Gmail for you, and drafts the reply. It intelligently moves between its tools to finish the job. So, right out of the box, Co-work is a pretty powerful assistant. But skills? Well, skills are what transform it from a generalist into a true expert for whatever you need. The best way to think of a skill is like a recipe card. You give Co-work a task, and before it even starts, it reads the skill. It reads the recipe to understand exactly how you want that thing done step by step. And really, this all comes down to one thing: consistency. Without a skill, the AI is kind of just making its best guess, and the results can be a little unpredictable. But with a skill, it follows a precise, repeatable process, delivering a high-quality result every single time. It's the difference between an amateur and a pro. So how do you get your hands on these powerful skills? Well, there are basically 3 main ways. You can activate the ones that are already built in. You can tap into the community and download skills that other people have already made. Or, and this is my favorite, you can even have Co-work create a custom skill just for you. Let's see what this actually looks like. For a built-in skill, you could just toggle on a canvas design skill to help you create a poster. Simple. From the community, you might download a LinkedIn post skill to get perfectly formatted content every time. And if you want something really unique, you can ask Co-work to generate a custom skill for you, like a code review roast that gives developers funny but actually useful feedback on their code. Okay, so let's put this all together. What does having an AI like Claude Co-work actually mean for you and your day-to-day work?
So here's the bottom line. Cowork is a true work agent, not a chatbot. It automates your most annoying tasks by taking control of your files and your browser, and it plugs into the software you already use. But most importantly, skills let you train it, turning it into a specialist that's perfectly tailored to your unique workflows.
And the potential here is just massive. The community has already built and shared over 120,000 skills that you can download and use today. That's insane. Whatever you need to automate, chances are someone has already built a skill for it.
This really changes everything, doesn't it? The conversation is no longer just about asking an AI a question. It's about teaching it how to do a job. So the final question I have for you is this. If your AI can learn any skill in the world, what are you going to teach it first?